Welcome back to Dmac's Man Gaming. I'm your host, the Man's Gamer. And here we believe gaming is a lifestyle, not a hobby. Welcome back, guys. And today I got a really serious topic to discuss with you guys. Today we're going to be discussing mental health. And the reason why I'm discussing mental health today is because I came across this article a couple days ago that kind of really shook me up, really got me concerned, and I feel like it's something that I wanted to talk about today. And that's why I'm talking about it. In Waukegan, Illinois, a little girl named Skylar Mendez lost her life. Yes, she lost her life. She was beaten unconscious by her stepfather, Jonathan Fair, and he was 19 years old. Now, from what the article states, that Jonathan Fair was watching the 4-year-old little girl, Skylar Mendez, while her mother went out. And the 4-year-old child made a mistake and poured orange juice on Jonathan Fair's Xbox. And after that, he physically attacked this child until she was unconscious. Now, what the article says is that when all this occurred, when the mother came home, they took the girl to the hospital and they told the doctors and the police that she fell and went unconscious. And after they tried to reduce the swelling, because when they brought her to the hospital, she had swelling in her brain. That's why she was unconscious at 4 years old. And 48 hours later, after being admitted to the hospital, she lost her life. 4-year-old Skylar Mendez lost her life due to Jonathan Fair beating her unconscious. Now, once the Waukegan police investigated it, they made Jonathan Fair confess to what he did. Now, from what the article says, he said that he shook her really hard and kicked her down the hallway, and that's what made her go unconscious. What 19-year-old child would think it was okay to shake and kick a little child down the hallway, or shake a little child really hard like that? It's just mind-boggling that he would think that telling the police that they were going like, oh, okay, it was an accident. No, he physically harmed this little girl to where she went unconscious, and then 48 hours later, she lost her life. Now, I don't hear that you like he's a monster. Did they charge him for murder? Yes. They charged him with 4 counts of murder. 4 counts of murder, and he'd be spending the rest of his life in jail. His life is over. He will be spending the rest of his life behind bars. He will never see the light of day ever again. I know some of you guys are like, well, at least the people that lost their child got justice. Yes, I understand that, and I do agree he needs to be put behind bars, because if he can beat a little girl unconscious, who knows what he can do in the general public. So it was good that they got him off the street. But let's examine this a little closer. What possessed a 19-year-old boy to physically harm a child to that degree? Think about this. He shook her really hard and kicked her down the hallway, from what he said in his testimony to the police. I'm sure he did more than that for the child to have swelling in her head. But maybe not. Children that young have frail bodies. Who knows? But just think about how angry he had to be to physically harm a child like that. That shows that he had anger management issues and probably some other mental health issues going on with him prior to this incident. And that's why I feel like they shouldn't have been checking up together. I don't care how mature a 19-year-old young man is or how mature a 19-year-old girl is. For them to be shacking up and living together and raising a 4-year-old child is just not a great idea at all. The reason I say this is because we all know from scientific studies that a person's mind is not fully developed until 25 years old. So your early 20s to your into from your early 20s to your whole childhood and your teenhood, you did not have a fully developed mind. That's why you did outrageous things. That's why you said outrageous things. That's why you did crazy stunts or did something that you knew would cause you harm, but you did it anyway because your mind wasn't fully developed. And as you raise a child, you teach them things, and as they get older, they learn these things. And by the age 25, they know right from wrong completely. And I'm thinking to myself, like, where was these where were these people's parents at? Her parents and his parents. Why would they let a 19-year-old boy check up with his girlfriend in the first place? And if he didn't have any parents to intervene within the relationship, the woman, no matter how old she is, they didn't stay her age, but she had to know he had anger, anger issues, and probably been violent with her a couple times. She had to see it for this boy to beat a child of that age unconscious. I mean, at least she had to see these signs before, and knowing that a 19-year-old young boy is not the right age to be a father and a boyfriend. Come on, I mean, let's be real. That was a terrible situation from the get go. And then to come find out after the autopsy of her body that she had trauma previous to this incident makes you wonder how long she been being abused. Was she being abused by the mother? Was she being abused by the mother and the boyfriend? It's just sad to see that this little girl had a rough life and her life cut short because people not taking the time to deal with their own mental health problems and understanding that raising a child is a very stressful and difficult endeavor to do. And you have to be able to be able to manage your anger, be patient, and try to get other resources to help you if you're struggling dealing with raising a child. And that's why it's just so sad to talk about this. And that's why I feel like because it was so sad that I needed to talk about this because this is another mental health issue that could have been prevented. This terrible thing could have been prevented if adults had stepped in and intervened in this. That child may still be alive. And I just feel like that child didn't have to lose a life if people just had intervened and help made them get some type of help for their mental issues. The boy had to have some mental issues for him to physically assault a child to that degree to make that child lose consciousness. I mean, he had to really be kicking her hard, shaking her hard, whatever he did to make her lose consciousness like that, and for her to have swelling of the brain. You know, a child that age is still very young and fragile. It's just, it's sad, and didn't have to happen if the parents of her or her herself or his parents had intervened and said, like, I don't think shacking up at that young, at this age would be beneficial for you and your girlfriend and that child. And I think you need to just slow it. I mean, a 19-year-old boy should not be shacking up with a woman to raise a child. I don't care how mature they are. And I just feel like that situation was a recipe for disaster. And it's just sad that they was going to lose a life. Now, on a positive note, the family have done a GoFundMe and they raised enough to bury the little girl. I'm just sad the little girl had to lose her life and for this to have to come out and for us to really start taking mental health seriously because it had to be something wrong with this young man. Now, I haven't found no more information on the web about the situation, just about what happened. He's supposed to be on arraigned on February 14th, so he's supposed to be going to jail February 14th of this year. When that happens, I'll keep you up to date what actually happens. The reason I'm covering this story because one, he's a gamer, and two, something was mentally wrong with this young man to physically do what he did to that young little girl. My heart goes out to the family, and I just hope that while he in prison for the rest of his life, he gets some type of help and feel some type of remorse for what he did. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know I don't usually do videos like this. I usually be Dmac, but I feel like it was something that was weighing in my heart, and I needed to talk about it because I've known people with mental health issues and how serious it is and how much you want to stay out of it. You shouldn't. If you know this person, you know this person gonna harm himself or someone else. That's why I feel like mental health is such a big issue in America that we need to stop focusing on giving these people the help they need. Let me know what you think about the whole situation in the comment section below. Do you feel like we should show him any pity? Because mental health or not, he know what he did was wrong, and that's why he's going to jail for the rest of his life. Do you feel like it was a mental health issue, even though they didn't state it in the article? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. As always, thank you for staying to the end of this video. Make sure you hit the like button helps out the channel. Make sure you share it. It also helps out as well and get the message out there about mental health. And also, if you want to see more content from your boy, the Mask Gamer, make sure you hit that notification bell, subscribe button. As always, stay safe, keep gaming. I'm out. I'll talk to you guys later.